more fifth columnists sabotaging efforts of the Nigerian military in tackling insecurity have been exposed. Troops of Operation Hadin Kai have arrested a soldier identified as Lorliam Emmanuel for allegedly stealing and supplying ammunition of Boko Haram fighters, bandits, and kidnappers. The suspect, who hails from Benue State, is attached to 156 Task Force Battalion of the Nigerian Army in Mainok, Borno State. He was caught with ammunition by his colleagues on his way to selling them to his customers. Let's share the video with you.
Another one. Where lose his bet. Let's see.
They pass me.
His incantation don't pass our own. No. I said don't hit him. Don't hit him. What the fuck?
I said this man don't take for this business.
I swear this man don't take.
No, camera.
No, he's on camera. Don't worry.
Come back.
Wait now, wait.
No,
Give me that knife. Give me that knife.
Okay, in to come inside.
Kamilu,
Come on your hand.
if I see any soldier for this place, I'll find it. You are not going anywhere.
Gently,
Oh, yeah, cover that. Kamilu,
Lima one gently.
Kamilu, cover them up now. Cover them up.
Be careful with your hand. See, this one don't take now.
Don't take now.
This one don't take.
Don't say where they do this. I
See
swear.
that 400 something I carry.
No, don't worry. Let them just so that you not naked me.
Come on.
This boy.
Now, Copra. Go and cover everybody. Come on, your hand. You might feel like no matter how you do this one, showing form, you must enter.
99 days for the thieves. You go and give Boko Haram this so that they will come and attack us in this camp. Don't worry. God pass you.
When we shall come to the
See, all this one don't take. Look at us.
Now, those one,
This one, they don't roost.
Don't first it. First step, wait for it. See. Go with the fire.
Jide, to confirm my theory that we don't love this country, to confirm that we are not patriotic, this is somebody that took the pains, that went through the regular recruitment of Nigerian Army.
Tough training.
If you know how rigorous, deportedly, if you know how rigorous that training is, that could do everything. And he would have lost some of his colleagues while training.
During this war, sir.
You know, during this war. And he's not a fake soldier.
Oh, no.
Enlisted.
No. Yes, no.
So according to what we read here now, that this guy is a member of 156 Task Force Battalion of the Nigerian Army, Mainok.
Yes.
Okay, Jide.
Mainok. Yes, Mainok is located on the way to Damaturu, you know, and they have a super camp there in Mainok. It's a shame that this thing is happening. There is a picture of him sitting down. We will not appreciate the quantum of bullets that he had in his body until you see that picture, the still picture of him sitting. Now, see, this is all that they found on him. You can imagine someone strapping all of this around his waist, going around. You think that there's nothing on him. He's going to sell it
to the enemies.
That means even the armory, our armory,
is not safe.
If one person can have access to all of this ammunition, he's going to sell to the enemy. They will use it to kill his colleagues.
That is the
Ambush.
He too could even be a victim.
yeah.
We said it that this war, there are some people who don't want this war to end.
No.
Even within the army. There are people who are making millions out of this war.
At his own level.
Our misfortune is their joy.
Yeah. At his own
You are
level.
sabotaging your colleagues.
Your country.
Your colleagues, they are laying down their lives for the country. You are putting them in harm's way by conniving with the enemy to take their lives.
This person will give information about movement.
Of course, if you can go to this extent, he has been giving information already.
He will. He has been.
So
He has been giving information already.
Those ambushes, those surprise attacks that
No,
been experiencing?
because one thing about Boko Haram's ambushes is the accuracy, the way they execute those ambushes. You know that they are super confident that yes, at this particular time, these people will come.
With precision.
The people, the Boko Haram fighters who killed those our presidential guards, how did they know that they were coming and they will pass through that place? How did they know?
And in most ambushes, you don't
Soldiers
have
doing their
any reply.
routine patrol. They come under ambush. Who tells them that this time some people will pass? I said it the other day that a friend of mine who is a commander in the army said, look, when I'm addressing my troops, I take all their phones. I take all their phones.
It has gotten to that.
Yes. Look, we can't pretend anymore. Even the chief of defense staff said sabotage by soldiers is getting too much. And he reeled out a catalog of soldiers arrested for working with bandits, soldiers arrested for working with Boko Haram. The other day here we were discussing, I don't think it's even up to 3 weeks, we were discussing the one who was selling weapons to them.
Yes.
That one in Muhammadu Buhari barracks in Tungamaje in Abuja, who was selling weapons to bandits. And the DSS men posed as buyers. Having arrested people and discovered that there was indeed a serving soldier who sells weapons and ammunition to them, they then post. It was a kind of sting operation. They then posed like they wanted to buy. As he came with the AK-47 that he wanted to sell to them, which he had already put ammunition in. He had already loaded it. They just grabbed him. So these kind of soldiers, they are the ones giving the armed forces a bad name. When you see the way the people are attacking the armed forces over the stealing of our oil, these are the people.
We've lost a lot of men because of this kind of fifth columnists within our ranks. Ever since this war started in 2009.
You know, one of the interesting things about criminality in Nigeria is that bullets are some of the most easily available commodities. You can easily source bullets. You can easily source arms around, small arms. You know, so the ease with which small arms, flow into Nigeria, flow across Nigeria, is amazing.
And that's through illegal routes.
Yeah,
Not
so
to be told,
no, there are
officials.
No, there are suppliers. There are suppliers. Some come into the country, some are stolen from the armories.
Yes.
Now,
That's what we're dealing
now
with
experts
now.
have been asking, why do the armed forces, the police, customs, immigration, and the rest of them, prisons, do they audit their armories quarterly or every 6 months or every year? Who are the armorers in charge of these armories? Do the security services conduct investigations? Do they check these people? What kind of lifestyle do they live?
Go out, you have to
They
deploy
do
on a
not
daily
see the
basis.
reports of the Auditor General of the Federation about hundreds, more than 100,000 guns looted from the police.
Yes.
So even some of the, we always say, oh, our borders are porous, they bring in weapons. Some of the weapons are stolen from here.
Yes.
That's
some of
the matter today.
So these weapons are even weapons that have been listed maybe for destruction, seized from criminals, listed for destruction. But, after the media has been, shown, there's a parade and all that, where do those weapons go to? Who actually reports back that those weapons have been destroyed? Okay, so these things are sold.
This kind of person now will be court-martialed.
Yes, and then handed over to the police for prosecution. That's the structure. But I would even have wanted the military era law to be used for this kind of soldier. And you know what that means.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wartime, real wartime law, which is firing squad.
This person is not worthy.
He betrayed his colleagues. And he
Can't we
betrayed
call this
his
treason
country.
or what?
No, this is high treason. If you can sell weapons to the enemy,
On the
to wage war
battlefront,
against your against
on the
state.
battlefield. On
Yes,
the battlefield.
this is Maiduguri now. He was trying to travel when they got hold of him. Look at that one too, that was conniving with Boko Haram in Yobe.
Yes.
And then eventually took his own life when they were taking him to go and lock him up.
You couldn't stand the shame.
Yes, he just decided to at the end they would tell him to mention names and all that. I mean, this thing is rampant. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Irabo, listed how many soldiers in recent times have been involved in this kind of things. It means that we have a problem, and it has to be addressed.
Yeah, the problem has always
It has to
been
be
has been
addressed.
there.
All right.